What's going on, guys? How's it going? Welcome back to another video here on the PokerStaples channel. I'm in an airport actually right now. I'm on my way to Run It Up Reno. Just so you guys know, I'll be streaming live, twitch.tv/PokerStaples. We'll be streaming the tournaments with like an actual, this camera at the table, showing you my cards after the action and stuff like that. It should be a lot of fun if you're interested in checking that out. But today is a very special tournament. Biggest one in a long time. Pretty exciting. I think you guys are going to like it. It is the Sunday warm-up, and we make a very deep run. So hope you guys enjoy this. Any comments, leave them down below. Drop a subscribe and a like, and enjoy. We call against the shove from the big blind. We are flipping. That's a great flop. Such a good flop. Let's go, man. Come on. And a reshove in the Sunday warm-up. This is our life on the line of the Sunday warm-up. 201 to 334, 35K for the win. We got a flip for 50,000, dude. Deuce, ace, or king. Come on, Chad. Deuce, ace, or king. That's a deuce. Let's go. Getting it done, man. Come on. Good stack now. 58 to 331. So we have made the money. Get your stap reds out, you guys. The $215 Sunday warm-up. We've cashed the tournament for $406.70. We'll take it. Oh, we have jacks. All right. Here's the start of the comeback. Klaus, who's limping a lot of hands, you guys, playing 35% of hands and only raising 6. So they're limping a lot. I'm going to shove over that limp and feel pretty good about it right now. We'd actually like a call here. Mr. Escobar reshoves. All right. Don't know if that's good or bad news. It's good for now. All right. Boom. Let's go, you guys. 46K. Oh, we got the aces, dude, to spin this stack up. Come on. Fleer raises. We want, let's get more action. Like, you know, listen, we'll get this in 6 ways if we can. Now, there's no point in just calling here. It looks really strong, especially against good players, and we have mostly good players at this table. So the plan would be to shove. But then Danny Zor moves all in. We'll call. This is shaping up very nicely. Calvin Rogers dropped the sub. Welcome to the team. Hearts out in chat for Calvin Rogers. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. 69K in the middle. That's an ace. Let's go. More than a double up. Huge chip up. This is, I think, close, but a shove. Ace-9 suited. It's a no-brainer with Ace-10 suited, but I think this gets close. It's been a hard day, dude. We made a profit in the 530 bounty of like 150 bucks. And we've obviously made a profit in the warm-up here of 400 bucks, which is cool. But we've just kind of ran bad as I suck out with an ace on the turn. We'll defend with a King-6 suited. And flop a bottom pair. It's all right. Check 9 on the turn. All right. Put a little bet here. Probably the best hand with our pair of 6s. Sometimes they can check back a 7, but more likely they have ace high type hands, or they have like a jack 10 or a queen jack with a flush draw type hand. Like we're usually winning with our 6. They call turn, and river is a 6. We're gonna bet again for value here. Again, it's hard to have a 9. I think it's really likely they bet a 9 on the flop. And we can have a 9, you know? So it's worth knowing that we're uncapped here. We can easily have a 9 full house. They just fold. We're up to 203K. Queens in the warm-up, dude. Takeover CZ raises. Here we go, guys. Final 38 of the 215 Sunday warm-up. Is it our day or not? Oh, we get there, man. Come on. It might be our day. Oh, we've been running bad today, and boom, a bit of vengeance. Of course, it's all random, though. I didn't deserve it. Just because I've run bad doesn't mean I deserve that, and I was due that. It's just how poker works. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't, but I will definitely take it. We're now 19 to 38 in the 215 Sunday warm-up. Come on, man. Let's go. Jacks. Under the gun, 8-handed, 18 big blinds. Final 34 in the 215 Sunday warm-up. All right, connection. Thanks for a bit in calls. Take over CZ in the big blind. Calls. We have a 10-9-3. Hand is pretty vulnerable. I'm going to go for a bet. If I had aces, or if I had jacks with a spade, or queens with a spade, I'd probably check. Just naked jacks. There's a lot of bad turns, so we'll just bet call. Hope to not run into 10s or 9s. And more like ace-10 or king-10 or queen-10 suited. Spade draws even. Queen-jack. All that's fine. Final 33. All right. 9s it is. Oh! Check this out. Oh my god, dude. 400K. Oh, like that's totally a hand they can have, but like we can't get away from the jacks. Here we go. This could be our moment. Raise up the jacks. Hope for some action. Against ace 10. Gotta hold. Let's go, you guys. 473K. Massive pot. That puts us up in 8th. GG to Walmart Connection. Ran bad against us. Obviously, we would prefer it was someone else, not the friend of the stream, Walmart Connection. But best of luck in your other tournaments or future tournaments, man. GG. Pick up 8s. Very strong. We'll reshove against FU15 or call a shove. Here we go. All right, nice. 510K. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, my goodness. Here it is. Here it is, guys. This is a moment. Shove for 220K. Please hold. Please hold, man. Let's go. 750K check. Come on. We're in 5th place in the Sunday warm-up. Aces. We're just going to call here to try and induce action behind. Hold. Hold it, please. Oh, let's go again. Oh, my goodness, man. We're just shy of a milli. 960K. We're in 2nd place in the tournament. The Sunday warm-up. 19 left. Let's go. Bowie effect is basically all in for 2.5 big blinds here. I think I should try and isolate this. Make it 150 and then fold to aggressive action. All right, we do get a heads up. Against Queen Jack, can we hold? Against a royal draw. All right, we hold. Let's go. I wouldn't have mind losing to the royal. You know, that would have been okay. But the win was preferable. Come on, man. All right, Queen Jack. We're going to raise this one up. 61.5. It's not a hand we can really play against 3 bets, but it's still a decent enough hand to raise, so let's do it. We also have a nice tight image as well, which is cool. Ace 7-4. All right, let's go for a small bet here. Quick call. Quick check. 3 on the turn. I'll check. Queen! Jack will do. We'll hero call here. They check. We'll check. I don't think we can get value. Beat 9s. But the speed at which they played that, I thought they were pretty weighted towards not having very strong hands. 3 is a bad bluff card. Quite bad. But the way they quick call the flop, I think it's more likely they have a 7 or they have a middling pair or they have a club draw as opposed to an ace, you know? So, yeah. I was definitely willing to call a bet on the river because I think there's enough bluffs, but didn't come in. We still pick up the chips, though. 987K. We'll take it. Folds to ice. Folds all the way to FU15. Who limps? I don't want to raise call here, so I'm going to check this A7 off. We should have some aces that we check, and I think A7's totally fine to do it with. Bet call. 8 on the turn. They bet quite small here, 45K. Which is a little weird. Still a call. Like, even just pot odds purely, you know? We're going to improve to trips or 2 pair a decent amount. But on the river, it's quite weird. Because I'd expect them to bet a little bit bigger on turns with bluffs, like 9-10, 9-jack, jack-10. I know they're very aggressive, though. 6-5 is reasonable to barrel. They're not going to bet 6-4 or 5-4 on the river. They can just have a king, too. But then again, they're also aggressive. I know FU15 is aggressive, especially betting small on the turn, giving us a weaker range on the river. I think I'm going to call. I don't love this spot, but I'm just defaulting to FU15's aggressive, and we have a decent hand in a limp pot blind blind. All right, king-queen takes it. We're down to 800K, but we pick up 8s, which at this point is going to be all in unless there's a 3-bet here. So we're just going to shove and hopefully get some of those chips back. Hey, Elvis, thanks for the 100 bits, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, take it down, 900K. 6th place. Pocket 7s, big hands. We'd call a shove. Ooh, yikes. It's scary because a min raise is polarized. It's either a very strong hand or a hand they're going to fold to a reshove. Because they have 12 big blinds. So if they have like small pairs, like 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, they just shove. They don't have those hands. So they either have like jacks plus, or they have something they're going to fold here. And every once in a while, a weird thing. I think we should shove. Our hand is quite strong. I don't think our read is strong enough to play 7s some other way. But I don't love this. So cross your fingers, everyone. Cross them now. Pocket jacks. We call. This is an ICM crazy hand, but like they're gonna have 9s, 8s, 7s, 6s, 5s. Like we have a big edge here, so we get this in, guys, and we gotta hope for the best. This would hurt, but we gotta do it. Hold. Let's go! We got him, man. 1.8 million. We're in second place. That's a huge stack. We're 2 of 10. We're on the final table bubble, man. Let's go. 10s is a good hand. It's an awkward one to play against some of these stacks. Against Svenny, it's just a 3-bet, though. If they 4-bet, so be it. We go for it. But if they fold, that's a thing that can happen as well. So we'll make it 280, and we'll call off if Svenny shoves. For 17 big blinds, but they fold. That's it, you guys. You know what this means. Final table hype of the $215 Sunday warm-up. Coming in first of 9 in the tournament, you guys. Guaranteed $2,520. But from here, so we'll fold to Twirl Pro, it ladders to $3,500, $4,800, $6,700, $9,400, $13K, $18K, $25K, and $35K for the win. Whew! Stacks, man. Stacks on stacks. Let's make it happen. We're dealt 8s. Happy to raise. It's a bit awkward against a few of these stacks. Again, because of the payout pressure, we really don't want to get 3-bet by anyone. Of course, thinks for a while and calls. Okay. Go to the flop, which is ace, ace, queen. Not a very good flop for us at all. And it goes check, check. We have a 7 on the turn. I'm going to check again. It's really frisky as to whether we can call a turn bet here. Because if they decide to bluff on the turn, I think they're going to continue a lot on the river. Which isn't great. It's just tough to win this hand, you know? If they check it down, I think they're going to have jacks, 10s, 9s a lot. If they bet, I think they're going to have an ace or a queen a lot. So it's just like, yeah. Especially when they tank. They kind of tanked a little bit pre-flop, deciding what to do and then calling. It's like, it's indicative of one of those hands that is like, do I 3-bet? Obviously you don't with 10s in the spot being a final table, but I expect them to bluff if they're behind us, and of course value bet when they actually have it. And then when they check down, I feel like they're going to have a better hand. So it's just tough to win out of position there. Queen 10 suited. It's nice. Some of the nice parts about Queen 10 suited is you can like check raise draws, you know, which doesn't apply as much as this final table. We could call Bagosh if they moved all in for 6.5 bigs. And I think we can call min raises from ice, and we can call raises from twirl. Okay, we are going to be calling here, getting a really good price with Queen 10 suited. It's King Jack. We're slightly behind. We need a queen or a 10. Not going to happen, though. They're going to take it down with the 5-5-5 King Jack. And that drops us down to 1.1 million in 5th place. Queen 5, Queen 6 here. Rooting for a 5. That's it. We're down to 8. GG to Svenny. GG. We are down to 8. That's $3,500 locked up now. That's a chunk of change. 4 of 8. Bagosh is all in. Call. Jacks against Ace King. Please hold, Jacks. Please hold. Hold it. Let's go, you guys. That's another ladder. We are 5 of 7. Guaranteed $4,800. And we have a beautiful hand here. We'd get it in against Falatito and reshove against heads up for FU because they can open so wide as the chip leader. So even without that dynamic, it's a profitable shove. But with it, you know, they just have way more hands than normal, which makes us more money. So we're going to move all in here, guys. Put our tournament life at risk. 5 of 7. But we're at risk. Cross your fingers, chat. Come on. It's looking good. All right, man. All right. 1.3. Doesn't change our position on the leaderboard, but it's nice. Ace, King. We reshove against ice or against twirl. Good luck, us, guys. Let's go. The 1J dropping the sub. Thanks for the resub to the channel, man. 3 months in a row. Appreciate that very much. 4 of 7. Let's go. Shove and a reshove. Do we ladder again? King Jack, Ace Jack. Ice just snapping that reshove in. That's it. We're down to 6, yo. $6,700 locked up. By the way, that's an art score. We're buying some art, chat. Let's go. Limp? Limp shove? No, I'll just raise. It just sucks if the fan shoves because we probably have to fold with the stacks the way they are. But I like that better than giving a free flop to every hand that Curacao has. And we don't induce that much, I don't think. This next pay jump is $2,700. It's a lot. Queen Jack 8 flop with 2 clubs. Very draw heavy. So I'm not going to see bet all in here. I bet 135 because this is a sizing where we could bet and fold to a shove theoretically. Of course, we're not doing that. And I don't think they have very many hands that are just going to call a bet and then fold on the turn. I just don't think that's going to happen with really anything. I don't know what it could be exactly that would do that. Like maybe King 10, but I think it just check shoves, you know? They fold, all right. All right, fives. Now, I'm not entirely sure which is better to min raise or to shove here. Both are profitable because we have 1 big blind less and we have 3 hand better with the fives. It really sucks if we get called in that we could bust in 6th. At the same time, we really don't want to allow the fan to like reshove king queen, for example, or like ace 8 suited. So I think shove's going to be the best move here. That's what we don't want. That close spot is going to cost us, man. Or is it? Oh, we get in a flip and we win, dude. We have the chip lead. That close spot may have just won us the tournament. We'll find out. Let's keep going. So we're going to show a profit here with all the dead money in the pot. Even with a hand as junky as Jack 8. Curacao has to fold with the fan being basically all in here. I mean, if they get it in, it's fine. It's whatever, you know. But they should fold pretty much everything with the fan having to be all in here. And so we're basically playing heads up with a bunch of money in the side against heads up for FU. And we have the chip lead and position. So we'll raise. Okay. A lot of good turns here. Going to bet. And on the bigger side, I think, given the board texture, there's 231K in the side pot here, and then the main is 232. So we're ahead. We got it. We got it. We're down to 5. $9,400 locked up, and we have the chip lead. 1 of 5, and there's a very short stack here, too. 3-bet against Swirl Pro. I don't really like flatting. If we squeeze, we leave the door open. We can put a lot of pressure on them given stacks. We have a pair. If we get called, it's not the end of the world. We can flop sets. Fold to the shove. All right. In second place, down to 3 million, but it's okay. All right, so ice min raises on the button. We're going to call with a hand that flops pretty well. Let's take it to the streets. Flop a top pair of kings on a very dry board. Cool. We don't really want to face like 3 bets here, but we feel pretty okay about our hand right now. Check. Check. JD Marshall with 100 bits. Thank you, man. And we're going to go for a small bet on the river. Trying to get value from a jack or like middling pairs. Also block betting. Like if they have a better king, I don't think they're going to raise here. In which case we lose less and we ensure we get paid from worse hands that can call. But no action. 3.4 milli. Still in the lead. And heads up for FU has to play kind of tight as well with the chip stacks. But anyways, King 9 against Ace King. I think we're down to 4 here. We are down to 4. The Spin Squad, welcome to the team. $13,000. 13K is locked up. That is a chunk of money, yo. That's a lot of cash. But the next pay jump is $5,000. 5K. That's so many K. That's an EPT main event, dude. That's my buy-in for EPT Prague. The pay jump from second to first is my PCA main event. And second place is an entry into the PSPC. I'm just saying. There's chunks of cash on the line right now. We're going to call for 90,000 here, connected for a complete min raise. See a flop, which is Queen 7 deuce, flopping second pair. Feel pretty good about that. Going to at least see a turn. And a very small bet of 115K. We'll call. It's very small, though. It's a frustrating sizing by them because our hand isn't strong enough to want to raise, but it also doesn't love giving free cards for 1/4 pot, you know? So they kind of got us with that size against our specific hands. It goes check, check. Jack on the river. We will check. I think 9-7 and 10-7 are good check raises, not 7-6. It's a bad run up. Fold to the overbet for sure. And ice opens. We'll call a little bit too deep stack to shove all in. So let's take a flop. Jack 8-4 with 2 hearts. We do have the backdoor hearts here, though, so I don't mind peeling unless the sizing is weird. Goes check, check, deuce on the turn. Going to bet here. The gutter and put a lot of pressure on other ace highs. It's a pretty bad river, but it's got to be a scary river for them, too. Queen 8 calls it off. We're down to 1.3, guys. I was okay in my read in that king should be a scary river for 1 pairs, but the problem is, like, all the straight draws and flush draws missed. The nice thing about our hand, we do block the ace high flush draw. We don't block any of the straight draws, though. We also block ace highs, too, which really kind of sucks, honestly. 4-4 now. Onwards we roll. The Jack 10. We can call small raises here. Ice 2.5 X's. I think we have a fine hand to call. We'll call and try and flop a pair, which we don't. It's too bad. Check back. Check back. Ugh. I don't like bluffing with our 10 high flush draw, though. Especially when they can be really nutted here. When they check again, though, I think they're going to bet all their overpairs on the turn, so I'm going to go for a small bet. As a bluff, of course. I don't need to fly that for you guys. I have Jack high. They call with the 3s. Fair enough. Unfortunate. The second unsuccessful bluff for us. Still think we have to do it. We're not going to win with Jack high. When they check twice, it's really hard for them to have a pair of 9 6s. I mean, maybe a 5, but hard to have a 5. It's much more likely that they have like an ace high type hand or a king high type hand that didn't stab on that board. But now we are very, very short. This could be our comeback, though. King, queen. This is quite a nice hand. Probably the best hand at the table. See if we get some action. Not yet. 850. Show for 6 million. Come on, let's get a call. Twirl or heads up. Let's get a call here, guys. And just a bad beat. Oh, a call and a bad beat. I'm sorry, Twirl. I want you to lose so bad. 7s, hold, please. Please hold 7s. Oh, that is a lot of money with that hold, you guys. That's basically a 5K win for us, that hold right there. This is a call with King 4, though. We have 1/3 of this opponent's stack, and King 4 is definitely ahead on average for 5 bigs. We need to hold it. GG in third, guys. GG in third for $18,235. Thank you guys so much for watching. Man, I'm pretty happy about that third place. Like, no complaints really. It was close to second place, but like overall, I think we laddered that tournament really well. It was a tough field coming down to the final 3 tables or so. So I'm very happy with it. Anything you want to say in the comments, I read every comment, so leave it there. Subscribe and a thumbs up on the video would help me a lot. But until next time, we'll see you later.